everyone. It's Friday, and Friday is the day when I create content for Wrap Up Friday. I slept really well and it set my day on track. And here I am. I just sat here on the table, so I need to kind of organize myself and prepare myself for the day. And I just want to do more live streaming. And today I'm going to live stream some of that process. I'm not really going to show you what I'm doing on the computer screen because um, I need my computer's powered, and because I have quite an old computer, so I just cannot multitask on it. But I'm going to just to talk to you and yeah, just kind of freestyle and talk about some of the wrap up Friday content that I'm going to publish, film just short after this live stream. So yeah, the very first thing that I do is just research um, every single week, and as much as I can, I listen to the news and I read the news as well when I have time. Lately, I've been really busy creating content and then trying to get more engagement, and so there has been a lot of positive result on my social media platforms. So really happy days at the office. But yeah, content is king, and I have to keep on improving and developing great ideas and coming up with things that will add value to you. Yeah, exactly, to the viewer, to you. And so, yeah, I'm going to organize my desk a little bit. I'm not entirely sure what I should be writing and talking about today's video. So the first thing that I like to do is just organize myself, my space, and make sure that everything is on point. And then I take from that. So this is what I'm gonna do right now because I just sat on here and I set up live streaming. I just had to do that because if I don't do it, then I'm going to procrastinate. So I'm just gonna do a live stream, tomorrow. Now I woke up with a mission. I want to try to do live stream on all my socials and at least talk for a couple of minutes and get used to this kind of process because of course I want to be a politician in the long term. I'm gonna have to talk in front of cameras. I'm gonna have to probably give interviews if elected, obviously. And I just want to prepare myself to that point because when I get there, I'm going to be confident and ready to do anything. Let's put it that way. So yeah, so I think my desk is relatively organized. Yeah, I'm just gonna charge some of my devices. Charging the microphones because I'm gonna need them to record live stream. And it's a lot of cables going on. Sometimes they get tangled and it's an absolute nightmare, but I think this is one of my, well, it's not really a problem. One of the things that I struggle the most is to do with this. But there you go. So now everything's set, everything's charging because I'm gonna need them to be fully working. And yeah, so now the creative process is having ideas. So basically, what I like to do is just kind of really quick sketch ideas because my handwriting is not the best. and I never wanted to improve my handwriting. Basically, I like just to write really fast because I really rely on my memory most of the time. But when I write down fast, for some reason I can read it. People cannot read my handwriting, but I can. So this is the thing, because I really remember when I just see the sketches, really bad writing, but I just know what they mean, what I have to do. It's kind of a process. So what I do, I always start, writing down today's day. Um, and then some of the ideas that I have that I had during the week. So I'm certain that I wanted to do a I wanted to feel out and I wanted to see me feeling out a a petition, a petition for the Iranian people. So this is what I wanted to do, because the Iranian people living in Iran are just facing a tough time that they do need our support. So I think that's a really great idea that I sign a petition. I have not signed a petition yet, but I just wanted to do it today. So this is the first thing that I want to do. Just talk a little bit how you can sign up a petition and show you the process. And this is going to be one of the points. Actually, moving forwards with the follow-up Friday, I want to make this a little bit broader. I just don't want to put one single short, fast video about things. I'm going to create a piece of content that can be shareable throughout the week. But the follow-up Friday will be the main day that I film everything. So I think this is going to be a more interesting idea, because then I can create more content, talk about more things and more ideas, more about political and economical facts that happen around the world. But also I can focus on, for instance, the Ukrainian revolution. That's something that's really dear to me and something that I really want to get involved as much as I can, obviously, and help them with content. So this is what I can do. I can share content, and this is the best thing that I can do because I can create content. So this is what I'm gonna do. And this is an advice to you as well, everyone that wants to help the Iranian revolution and free the Iranian people. You have to find things that you can do. So if you're really good at writing things, then petitions, writing letters. If you're really good at creating content, just do just like myself, shoot videos, talk about as much as you can, reshare content. Find something that you're really good at and really focus on this area of expertise and share content about that and spread out the message and tell your friends, your communities as much as you can about it. But focus on something that you're good at. I think this is the best way moving forwards, because then it adds up, right? Create content creators just like myself, create short form videos, and then you're writing more blogs about it. And then people that like to read blogs will read information about this revolution. People that like to watch videos will do the same thing. And then you just, it spreads out in different forms of content. So it's very important that you focus on what you like to do. And there will be people out that are interested, even if there are 10 people interested. It's just always a multiplier effect. So one person creates a content, 10 read it or watch it, and then it's always multiplying by 10, if that makes sense. So if you have a really small following, you're still creating an impact on the internet because of the multiplier effect. So keep it up even if you don't have a huge following. Even if you don't have a following at all, it's very important that you put your face out there and write, create content, and share and reshare. This is a very important message. So this is something that I really want to talk about, the Iranian Revolution. And so now I will, there are more ideas that I want to talk about as well, which is the European Union Sorry about that. I'm just gonna check out something here. Okay. There's something else that I want to talk about is the European Union because it's something that I thought that would happen and people would just find out eventually. It is the process that the EU leaders implemented during the COVID pandemic. And there's a lot of debate right now, and I'm starting to see this people talking about it. And so basically, is the contracts the EU had and secret message that the EU leaders have been exchanging with pharmaceutical companies, the companies that did the vaccines. So there is speculation, there is news already that I've heard that I'm not going to name anyone right now because I just want to make sure that I'm just going to keep this a little bit secretive because you have to go and watch the video later. But there are a lot of speculation that there has been secret information between EU leaders and vaccine manufacturers and pharmaceutical companies. So this is something that I really want to talk about as well because it's something that I was actually something that I talk about and something that I discover and a research that I digged in a long time ago and it's just coming out now that people are thinking about it now. But probably 2 years ago I already analyzed the situation and I could connect the dots that some EU leaders are connected with the pharmaceutical industry in a way that every single policies that they have created was leading EU countries to buy vaccines, and that necessarily doesn't really use into looking after Europeans' people's health. So there is evidence already, and then there's a great deal of. I just wanted to formulate this that I'm just not going to give it too much away, but there's a great deal that there has been communication between those two entities, the EU government or the EU Parliament's leader, and then CEOs and um, directors of those pharmaceutical companies. So the question is, was that even legal, right? To have private communication because when you're dealing with this sort of health issues, public health issues, matters you have to do everything public, right? You have to follow procedures and nothing should be secret because it's our health is at risk, right? And considering this polemic topic, which is producing vaccines without testing long enough, etc., how biased and how skewed was the EU leaders towards signing agreements with those pharmaceutical companies based on creating profit for those companies and shareholders would profit out of those contracts, or was it really done intentionally to protect the population and help to end with the COVID-19 pandemic, which is actually not the case. This COVID-19 pandemic is going to roll on for a long time based on their decisions that they have created and which were really poor. But this is the question, was it done intentionally, which I will probably cover on the video, or was it done unintentionally? So it's going to be a long-term COVID because they just unintentionally took all the wrong decisions. But of course, then you're gonna need more vaccines. So this is gonna go on for decades, probably 10 plus years, and then they will profit out of that, right? So this is the questions. This is the question. So what those secret deals were done to initiate a long COVID process, or those secret deals were done to look after the European community's health population. And this is what I want to dig in a little bit today because, yeah, it's something that's really interesting. So you have to watch the wrap up Friday later because I'm gonna cover that as well. It's a super polemic topic. Nobody's talking about it. Wasn't Nobody wasn't talking about it, but I was already talking about it. So now people are starting to realize what I realized a long time ago. So watch the space, follow, and because yeah, this wrap up Friday will be polemic. I'm telling you. And yeah, so this is what I'm going to talk. I want to analyze a little bit the economy, the EU economy. I just wanted to see what's going on specifically with Germany, um, obviously UK. I just heard that interest rates have gone up again in the UK, so I think it's really interesting to watch that. And I'm probably going to keep an eye in the US as well. I just want to see what's going on for the last week, what has happened, and just polish and catch up with the news and do some research and analyze the situation a little bit more. And then I will say basically yeah, and if you want me to cover something that you think that is interesting, that's happening, that's really important to you, just let me know in the comment down below. What's on your mind in terms of economics and politics and business oriented as well. Just let me know because yeah, just comment whatever you want to ask me or add value to this video and add value to the Wrap Up Friday as well. So then I can look at it and we can discuss. I can probably answer your message or even create content based around your idea, message, whatever you want to write on the comment section down below. So go on and just do it. If you're watching this video or if you will watch it afterwards, just it's great to add value, right? So and keep up the conversation, and yeah, just do it. So now let me get to it. I'm going to I should go back to some of my notes because I wrote some things down as well, and I think this is my live streaming. It's just kind of warming up to what I'm gonna do today. I just covered some of the topics. I'm gonna end this live streaming because now I have to get to work and start writing and having ideas and using some tools to kind of improve my writing and having more ideas. And this is what I'm gonna do right now. So have a nice Friday morning, and whatever you are in the world, have a nice weekend as well. Don't forget to follow this channel because I really appreciate your support. And yeah, just come along later and go on TikTok and watch the initial Wrap Up Friday video, on Twitter as well, obviously in YouTube. So all of those platforms will have a different type of content because TikTok is definitely short content, short video format content. Twitter is going to be more kind of text, but I also post videos there, but they don't really do it as well as TikTok. And of course, YouTube it will be more long content format and more horizontal. I decided that this is going to be the best way to do more content for YouTube. I don't want TikTok to compete with YouTube, so I think YouTube it will be more horizontal, long content that usually takes me longer to edit. But TikTok is definitely short, on the go content. I'm answering questions, so go on to TikTok because there's a lot going on there because you have the ability to answer things on the go and answer messages. It's just an amazing app. So yeah, so all of those platforms will share kind of different content in a way. So follow all of them: Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, and LinkedIn as well. Because the LinkedIn page will just get better because I want to do more live streaming that as well. So yeah, follow all the socials. Link is probably down below in this video. And so yeah, have a nice weekend and have a nice Friday day. Enjoy it and don't forget to watch all the videos later on today. Bye for now.